In property law, we have finished up to question answer number 32, and in this video we'll discuss the question number 33 with its appropriate answer. So the question is, explain the term foreclosure. What is a suit for foreclosure? So the very answer that we found under section 67 of Transfer of Property Act. So in brief it means the relief given by equity against the forfeiture of the security is withdrawn. The method by which the mortgagee acquires the property free from the mortgager's right to redeem the property inviolable. It forbids the mortgagee to appropriate the absolute ownership without making an application to the court. And it is only in the absence of a contract to the contrary. So, foreclosure is a legal term which implies that the relief given by the equity against forfeiture of the security is withdrawn. Foreclosure is the method by which the mortgagee acquires the property free from the mortgager's right to redeem the property as inviolable, and notwithstanding that the contractual right to redeem may have been lost, it forbids the mortgagee to appropriate the absolute ownership without making an application to the court until the time fixed in the deed for repayment has arrived. No question of foreclosure can arise, but as soon as that date has passed and the contractual right to redeem has been converted into the equitable right, the mortgagee can bring an action in the court praying that the mortgagor shall either pay what is due or be foreclosed, that is, deprived altogether of his right to redeem. Section 67 in the following terms defines it: in the absence of a contract to the contrary, the mortgagee has at any time after the mortgage money has become due to him and before a decree has been made for the redemption of the mortgage property or the mortgage money has been paid or deposited, a right to obtain from the court a decree that the mortgagor shall be absolutely debarred of his right to redeem the property. A suit to obtain a decree that a mortgagor shall be absolutely debarred of his right to redeem the mortgage property is called a suit for foreclosure. So, this is the appropriate answer to this question. Explain the term foreclosure. What is a suit for foreclosure? So, now we'll go to question number 34, which asks what is a suit for sale and when may it be brought? Distinguish a suit for sale from a suit for foreclosure. So now we'll first go to define the very suit for sale. So the suit for sale is applicable in the field of simple mortgage, English mortgage, mortgage by deposit of title deeds. So, in case of simple mortgage, English mortgage, and mortgage by deposit of title deeds, the mortgagee, in the absence of a contract to the contrary, has at any time after the mortgage money has become due to him and before a decree has been made for the redemption of the mortgage property or the mortgage money has been paid or deposited, right to obtain a decree from the court that the property be sold. So, this is how a suit for sale is applicable only in case of simple mortgage, English mortgage, mortgage by deposit of title deeds. And now we'll go to find out the very distinctions between suit for sale and suit for foreclosure. So the first that distinction we found in simple mortgage is right to sell on the final decree of the court. The proceeds of the sale are applied in payment of the mortgage money. So, in a suit for sale, the court gives the defendant 6 months' time to pay off, and if the mortgage money is not paid within this said period, the mortgagee becomes entitled to a final decree for sale, then to bring the property to sell in execution of the said decree. After the mortgage property is sold, the proceeds of the sale are applied in payment of the mortgage money, and that in case in a decree of foreclosure, the ownership passes from the mortgagor to the mortgagee. In a suit for foreclosure, the mortgagee prays to the court that the mortgagor be absolutely debarred of his right to redeem the effect of a decree in a foreclosure suit is that the ownership of the property passes from the mortgagor to the mortgagee. And now another distinction we found: suit for sale may be brought in respect to only simple mortgage, English mortgage, or mortgage by deposit of title deeds. A suit for sale may be brought in respect of simple mortgage, English mortgage, and mortgage by deposit of title deeds, But in case a suit for foreclosure may be brought in respect to conditional sale or anomalous mortgage. So these are the difference that we found in between suit for sale from a suit for foreclosure, and this would be the correct and appropriate answer as regarding question number 34. What is a suit for sale and when may it be brought? Then distinguish a suit for sale from a suit for foreclosure. And now, in our upcoming video, we'll discuss question number 35, and that question number 35 asks mention the statutory duties of a certiorari mortgagee or of a mortgagee in possession.